Hi students, this is multiplier in lesson 4. This concept of multiplier was first introduced by R.F. Khan as employment multiplier. Later, J.M. Keynes has developed it as a investment multiplier. The multiplier is defined as the ratio of change in national income due to change in investment. That is, if delta I stands for change in investment and delta Y stands for change in income, then multiplier K is equal to change in income due to a change in investment. The multiplier K is equal to delta Y by delta I. So the following are the assumptions for multiplier to be calculated. First one is change in autonomous investment and there is no induced investment. Marginal propensity of consume remains constant. Consumption is the function of current income. No time lag in the multiplier process. Consumer goods are available in the economy to the effective demand for them. There is a closed economy without foreign influence and no change in the price. There is less than full employment level prevailing in the economy. We have seen the assumptions of multiplier. Now we will go to the relationship between marginal propensity to consume and multiplier. Propensity to consume refers to the relation between consumption and income. Marginal propensity to consume says change in consumption due to change in income. How do we write? Marginal propensity to consume is equal to change in consumption due to change in income. Multiplier depends upon marginal propensity to consume. That is, K is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. So what is multiplier? Multiplier is the reciprocal of 1 minus MPC. This 1 minus MPC is equal to MPS. That is because MPC plus MPS is equal to 1. We have seen already. Okay. Therefore, what is multiplier? Multiplier is equal to 1 by MPS. So, how we can say multiplier is the reciprocal of marginal propensity to save. Multiplier is the reciprocal of marginal propensity to save. So, multiplier is inversely related with marginal propensity to save and directly related with marginal propensity to consume. Numerically, if marginal propensity to consume is equal to 0.75. We have seen already that marginal propensity to consume is always less than 1 and marginal propensity to save also less than 1. If marginal propensity to consume is equal to 0.75. What is marginal propensity to save? That is equal to 0.25. Then what is the value of multiplier? K is equal to 1 by 1 minus 0.75, that is nothing but is equal to 1 by 0.25. Then you are getting what? 100 by 25, you are getting 4. What is the value of multiplier? K is equal to 4. So if any of the value is given, marginal propensity to consume or marginal propensity to save, we can calculate value of multiplier by using the formula like this. That is, multiplier K is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC or K is equal to 1 by MPS. Now, if C stands for 100 plus 0.8y, it is given, okay, C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y and the investment is equal to 100. Now we can find out what is the value of C, consumption, and what is the value of income. So here what is given? 100 plus 0.8y. We know that y is equal to C plus I. isn't it? So what is C? 100 plus 0.8 y. Y is equal to C plus I. So y is equal to 100 plus 0.8 y plus what is I? 100. Okay. So y minus 0.8 y is equal to 200. Okay, that means 1 minus 0.8 y is equal to 200. 0.2 y is equal to 200. Then what is y is equal to 200 divided by 0.2. So how much you are getting? Y is equal to 1000. Is the calculation clear? C is equal to 100 plus 0.8 y is given. If investment is 100, we have to apply this 100 in this formula. What is the formula? Y is equal to C plus I. This is the formula we have studied always, isn't it? Y is equal to C plus I. Apply C, 100 plus 0.8 y plus what is investment? 100. So if you apply like this, you can get the value of y. Clear? In the same way, when investment is increased by 10 crores, now this is 100 crores is given. Okay, so here I is 100, so what is saving? If I is equal to 100, what is saving? Saving is also equal to 100. That all of you know, it is because y is equal to C plus I. From where we have got this I? That is from y is equal to C plus S. That means S is equal to I. Saving is equal to investment. Okay, so if I is 100, saving is 100. Suppose investment increases to 110. Now this is 100 crores. If investment increases to 110, in the assumptions we have seen that autonomous investment changes. There is a change in the autonomous investment, isn't it? Now we can do calculation for that. Now I increases to 110. We made calculation for I is equal to 100. Now I is equal to 110. That is investment is equal to 110. Then what happens? We have to apply again. C is equal to 100 plus 0.8 y, it is given. Instead of I 100, we have written 110. Then what is the value of income? 1050. So when I is equal to 100, what is the value of C? C is equal to 100 plus 0.8 y. When I is equal to 100, y is equal to 1000. Okay, so C is equal to 100 plus 0.8 into 1000. So you are getting C is equal to 100 plus 800 is equal to 900. If I is equal to 110. We did here, if I is equal to 100, what is C? We have calculated, isn't it? Yes, Y is 1000, isn't it? Now, if I is equal to 110, you have to apply here, what is C? To find out C, 0.8 into, what is the income we have got? 1050. So this one is equal to 100 plus 1050 into 0.8. 100 plus 840 is equal to 940. Now we know how we got this C and Y, isn't it? If I is equal to 100, what is C? 900. What is Y? 1000, isn't it? If I is equal to 110, C is equal to 940, Y is equal to 1050. Diagrammatic explanation for multiplier. Okay, in the x axis income is measured, on y axis consumption and investment is measured. Here there is a 45-degree line drawn, that is y is equal to C plus S. Y is equal to C plus S. Saving is equal to investment. All of you know, isn't it? Yes. Any point on this 45-degree line indicates all the income is spent on consumption. Okay. So on this point, income is equal to consumption as well as income is equal to investment for further investments. Okay. Now listen. When C is equal to 900, I is equal to 100, Y is equal to 1000, we have seen. The first step we will see. This is what line? Consumption line. All of you know that. Consumption line moves like this. So what we have taken, C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y. Okay, C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y. This consumption line intersects this y is equal to C at point A, where income is equal to 500 and consumption is equal to 500. All the income is being spent on consumption. So now we have to find out what is C plus I. It is I is equal to 100, isn't it? When investment increases, it is because in the multiplier we study there is a change in income due to change in investment. This is alone we are taking into consideration now. That is when investment increases. When investment increases to 100 crores, that is C plus I. That is nothing but C plus 100. What is C? 100. C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y. Now what we are adding? Y is equal to C plus I. That means now we are adding 100 plus 0.8 into 8y, isn't it? Now here we are adding y is equal to C plus I. C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y plus 100. That's what written here, C plus 100. Okay, in the book it is written, this one is fully written. So don't get confused. Second line is C plus I. It is because investment increases to 100 crores. Then what happens to this expenditure? That is consumption expenditure, isn't it? Yes, C increases from 900 to 940 when investment increases to 110. Okay, so now what we are calculating? What effect is made when investment increases? When investment increases, income increases. Okay, so investment from 100 to 110 increases. This line is what? C plus 100. That intersects at point B. This is called equilibrium point. Okay, when this 100 crores are invested, what happened to income? Income increases to 1000. Okay, when investment is 100, income is equal to 1000. So when this investment increases to 110, that is C plus I dash. C plus I dash. From 10 crores, from 100 crores to 10 crores investment has increased. That is from 100 to investment has increased from 100 to 110. So how much increase has taken place? 10 crores. Investment has increased to 10 crores. What happens to the income? Income has increased from 1000 to 1050. So income increases to 50 crores. So this is multiplier effect. That is change in income due to change in investment. Investment has increased from 100 to 110 crores. Due to multiplier effect, what happened? Income has increased to 50 crores.